DJ, put a nigga back to the record, baby, and give me this right now.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jae Crowder, and I'm coming back at you with another video. Goodbye. Goodbye is all I have to say. The Cavaliers have traded Kyrie Irving to the Celtics. Yes, to the Celtics for Isaiah Thomas, Jae Crowder, some bum center, I don't even know his name, and a 2018 first round pick from the Nets. Do you know what that means? Like, do you really know what that means? If, not even if, when the Brooklyn Nets do bad next season, the Cavaliers will have that pick. Now, we don't know how this is going to work out. Isaiah Thomas, he deserved better than that. He did so much for the Celtics organization, and they just traded him like that. I understand they needed a, I don't know, what could they have possibly needed better than that? And they do that to get Kyrie Irving when there's no guarantee that he's going to sign back in 3 years. Because he's here, he's going to be there for next year. Season after that, the third year, he has a player option. So he can leave the Celtics, and they will have lost everything. Isaiah Thomas, Jae Crowder, that center, and their 2018 first round pick. So, oh my God, we have to see. But the Cavaliers, I don't know if you call it an upgrade. I mean, they got Isaiah Thomas, and he was the best fourth quarter scorer in the NBA last season. But at the same time, Isaiah Thomas is not a defender. So even if the Cavaliers do get back to the finals, it's a guaranteed sweep. A guaranteed sweep. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. I mean, I don't know. The NBA is getting crazy. I don't know what's next. Irving has 3 years and $60 million left on his contract, but he can opt out in the third year. So what happens when he opts out in the third year? What happens? The Celtics get left with no point guard for the future. The Cavaliers, who knows what they're going to... LeBron to the Lakers. LeBron to the Lakers. He might as well just hand in the jersey now and just get ready to go to the Lakers. If you think about it, Kyrie Irving, Isaiah Thomas, who is better? Isaiah Thomas may have averaged more points, but at the same time, Kyrie Irving is a championship point guard. Isaiah Thomas has yet to be on that stage. And even if he is on that stage, he will have a hard time guarding Steph Curry. I mean, the Warriors are just sitting back laughing right now because, I mean, Kyrie Irving, he mentioned 4 teams that he wanted to be traded to. Do you really think that you're guaranteed to go to that team, Kyrie? The Heat was one of the teams. You're not going to the Heat. Minnesota Timberwolves, Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, and Karl Anthony Towns, that team would have been a problem. The Knicks. Just because you come from New Jersey, you suggested the Knicks? There was trade talks about that for Porzingis, and it didn't happen. And the last team was the San Antonio Spurs. Now, what were the Spurs gonna give for Kyrie Irving? Patty Mills? They have no one to give to the Cavaliers, so that deal was gonna happen. So the fact that Kyrie was saying that he would be willing to sign an extension with the Spurs was so unrealistic from it even got put out there. It made no sense from the beginning. So now the Cavaliers have 2 point guards, 2 new point guards. Derrick Rose. I know you guys forgot about that. Derrick Rose, he's definitely coming off the bench. He's coming off the bench. There's no if, buts, or maybe. He is coming off of the bench. Now imagine if D Rose was still, or he was back to his MVP self. That Cavaliers would be a problem. But at this point, the NBA is like so predictable now. It's gonna be the Cavaliers versus the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Warriors are gonna blow through the Western Conference again. And they're going to sweep, they're probably going to sweep everybody. They're probably going to sweep the entire Western Conference, and they're going to sweep the Cavaliers. And LeBron's going to come to the Lakers where he belongs. So, good season coming up, man. I'm telling you that right now. A good season coming up. Man, I don't know. Eric Bledsoe. I know he's mad because there was also trade talks for Kyrie to go to the Suns, and that never happened because the Cavaliers wanted Josh Jackson, but the Suns were not willing to give him up. So that is absolutely crazy. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Isaiah Thomas in the playoffs versus the Wizards, they made sure that he had to defend. They made sure they targeted him. And you can't build a team around Isaiah Thomas because after the season is up, he's gonna want his max contract. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna pay Isaiah Thomas? Are you gonna lose another point guard again? I mean, you do have, if you're the Cavaliers, you do have that number one pick because the Brooklyn Nets are probably gonna be trash. Even though I have a lot of respect for D'Angelo Russell because of what he did for the Lakers, even though there was a snitching saga, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. The Cavaliers they're basically guaranteed the number one overall pick at this point. But if you're the Celtics, all the pressure's on you at this point. Danny Ainge, what is wrong with you? You got all those picks together. You stole picks from the Nets. Drafted a number 3 overall pick. It could have been a number 1, but you traded down to number 3. And you were guaranteed to get another one because the Nets are not going to have a good season. And you give that up for Kyrie Irving. So you give up Isaiah Thomas, Jae Crowder, some bum center, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, and a 2018 first round pick guaranteed to be number 1 because the freaking Nets suck. We're going to see how this works out. We're gonna see how it works out, man. Well, Kyrie, we waiting to hear on you, bruh. We waiting to hear on you. Isaiah Thomas, we waiting to hear on you. But that's all the news for today, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna hear about this. Peace.